जय हिंद बच्चों, in chemistry we will study now about solubility of a gas in liquid. Several gases are soluble in water. Some gases are soluble in a small amount. For example, oxygen is very less soluble in water, while some gases are highly soluble in water. For example, hydrochloric gas is highly soluble in water. The solubility of a gas in a particular liquid like water is depend upon the temperature and pressure. As the temperature decreases, the solubility of a gas increases. Similarly, if the pressure of a gas over the liquid is increases, then the solubility of that gas also increases at a particular temperature. For understanding about the solubility of a gas in a liquid, we can take here a diagram. Here in this diagram you are looking here that in a container, suppose water is present in its lower side, and this is water, and in the upper side a gas is present. Okay? Suppose the gas is A, and here a particular weight is present over this gas. Okay? This is particular weight which is present. So the solubility of this gas A is depend upon the pressure of that gas A. Suppose the partial pressure of the gas is PA. So the solubility of A is depend upon its partial pressure. As the partial pressure increases, the solubility of a gas in a liquid also increases. Suppose we will increase the pressure, this pressure over this gas, so that its volume is decreasing here. If the pressure is greater or just double, then the initial pressure, initial weight or initial pressure, then generally you will find here that the volume of the gas will decrease here, and more number of molecules of the gas will come in this small volume, and the solubility of this gas will also increase. So that a kind of equilibrium will again attained by this process, that is the solubility of gas. Solubility of gas will be, you can say, you can say pressure of the gas. Okay. So it means on increasing the pressure, the solubility of a gas in a liquid generally increases. This type of phenomena first of all observed by Henry, and he gave a law known as Henry's law. So now we will see here of the Henry law. Okay, here we will see here Henry's law. This law states that the solubility of a gas in a liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of that gas. Okay. Dalton, the contemporary of Henry, also gave the same type of statement for the solubility of a gas in a liquid. He states that the solubility of a gas is the function of the pressure of that gas in a liquid, and ultimately the Henry gave a particular law for the solubility of gas. He suggested that in place of solubility we can take the concentration of the gas. Since the concentration of gas is considered here as mole fraction, so the Henry law states that the solubility or mole fraction of a gas is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas in solution, or in other words we can say that the mole fraction of a gas is directly proportional to the partial pressure of a gas. So in this case Henry gave a mathematical expression for the solubility of a gas in liquid, and that is known as Henry's law. So according to mathematical expression we can write here P A, suppose we are taking the partial pressure of this gas A. So in this particular case PA is directly proportional to XA. What is XA? XA is the mole fraction of gas A. So if you will see here, according to this mathematical expression, the partial pressure of a gas is directly proportional to its mole fraction at a particular temperature. So this is our Henry's law. We can also write this Henry law as PA is equal to KH into XA. Here we will see that PA is the partial pressure of the gas, KH is Henry law constant, XA is the mole fraction of the gas. So we can write all these physical quantities here, okay, in this manner. You will see here that PA is directly PA is equal to KH into XA. What is PA here? PA is partial pressure of gas. KH is equal to Henry constant or Henry law constant. XA is equal to mole fraction of gas A. So we will see here that this is the, you can say, Henry law. If we will take the other form of the Henry law, we can also write the Henry law as we can calculate the Henry law constant with the help of this relationship. So KH is equal to PA upon XA. If you will see here, if PA is equal to constant at a particular temperature, so we can write here that KH is equal to 1 upon XA. It means as the partial pressure, as the mole fraction will increase, the Henry law constant will decrease, or the value of Henry law constant will decrease. Similarly, if the Henry law constant will increase, the mole fraction of the gas will decrease. So this is the particular type of relationship. Examiner will always ask you a numerical problem related with this type of, you can say, relationship, and examiner will also ask you some more points like application of Henry law. Okay, so if you will see here, On the basis of you can say Henry law, we can also plot a graph between the partial pressure and mole fraction of the gas. So if we will plot a graph, okay, between the partial pressure P and the mole fraction x, so we generally get a straight line. This shows that the solubility of a gas in a liquid is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Okay, here Pa will denote here the partial pressure, and it will be, you can say, directly proportional to the mole fraction. Now we will see here some of the, you can say, properties that as the, you can say, temperature increases, the solubility of a gas in liquid generally decreases. That is why in winter season aquatic animal feel more comfortable, because in that water the amount of dissolved oxygen increases in winter season. That's why the aquatic animal feel more comfortable in winter. This question was asked in the previous year, and now we will see the next topic related with the Henry law, that is known as applications of Henry law. So we will see here about the applications of Henry law. Henry's law. Here we will see some of the application. There are many applications of Henry law which are useful in industry as well as in biological phenomena. We will see only some of the applications of Henry law here. So these are, one application is in solubility of CO2 in soft drink. Soft drink, one can also write cold drink or soda water. Second, we will see in scuba diving. Third will be in condition of anoxia. We will see all these type of application one by one. First of all, I am taking here in the solubility of CO2 in soft drink or soda water. Generally, when carbon dioxide gas or CO2 gas will be dissolved in the soft drink or cold drink, then the solubility of CO2 generally increases at high pressure. So CO2 which will be dissolved in soft drink will be used at high pressure. So you can say maximum amount of the CO2 will be dissolved in the soft drink or cool drink, etc. Second, we will see in scuba diving. Scuba divers generally use the oxygen gas cylinder when they go in deep sea. As the scuba divers go in deep sea, the pressure of the gas on their body also increases. So the solubility of gas in the body of a scuba diver also increases. This does not affect the body of a scuba diver, but as they come at the surface of water, then generally these gases these soluble gases releases very slowly from their body, and generally sometimes the very small or thin capillaries of the scuba diver choke due to the presence of high amount of nitrogen. That's why it make a condition known as band condition, and it is a kind of dangerous, you can say, condition for the health of scuba diver. That's why generally scuba diver brings a mixture of helium gas, oxygen gas and nitrogen with them in the deep sea in a cylinder. So we will see here that what will be the percentage of all these gases in a oxygen cylinder. Here the percentage of helium in the oxygen cylinder will be 11.7%, while N2 will be 56.2% and oxygen will be about 32.1%. So these are the percentage of the gases which will be present in an oxygen cylinder. Now we will see the last topic or last application that is given in our textbook, that is in condition of anoxia. In condition of anoxia, generally the persons which live in at high altitude, they face the problem of low density of oxygen. That's why in their blood very small amount of oxygen is present, which makes you can say their which make the condition as you can say a clinical condition and dangerous condition for their health. That is the particular you can say case. So at high altitude also the concentration of oxygen should be very high, otherwise the living of such persons will be difficult. Okay, now we will see here a particular factor which affect the solubility of a gas in liquid, that is known as effect of temperature. Effect of temperature. Effect of temperature in solubility of a gas in liquid. So in this particular case, on increasing the temperature, the solubility of a gas in liquid generally decreases. We can take a very simple example that on opening a cold drink bottle, generally carbon dioxide fizzes out very quickly from the cold drink, and that's why one can say that the solubility of a gas in liquid decreases at high temperature. Okay. Further about the other topic we will study in the next video. Thank you.